We begin this supplication in your name, Ya Allah, and beseech you to send your choicest salutations upon your most beloved sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. Ya Allah, Ya Alim, knower of all things, you who has known each of us before we even knew ourselves, help us through this month of Ramadan to know ourselves better. Help us through this blessed month to know our strengths and to live by them, to know our character and how to increase it, to know our pains and how to heal them, to know our value and how to share it, to know our blessings and how to be grateful for them, to know our wants and see where they conflict with our needs, to know our shortcomings and how to confront and defeat them, to know how to really forgive all those who have wronged us and actually forgive them, to know how to seek forgiveness from those that we have wronged and to then go out and seek it, to know what charity is by being generous with our wealth and our time, to know what integrity is by being honest and truthful, and to know what goodness is by extending our hands without qualification to all those who are in need. Help us through this blessed month to know who it is that we are and not let the people we are today be afraid any longer to meet the people we can be tomorrow. And through it, Ya Allah, help us to know you and your mercy, to know you and your love. Make us from amongst those who live with true contentment every day of our lives and grant us an abode in the place of ultimate contentment in the world beyond this one. Allow for our beings to be filled with self-love that we go out and share with others, rather than a love of ourselves that keeps us from being everything that we are able to be. When our hearts are heavy and we are filled with darkness, bring people to us who illuminate through kindness, compassion, and love. Make us always as well the reason that people have hope in this world and never the reason that people might dread it. Through this month of Ramadan, perfect us inwardly so that we are victorious in the battle that is taking place every day for control of our hearts. Increase us in brotherhood and sisterhood so that we might together take on every challenge that we individually face. Give us hearts that feel anger whenever one of our sisters are abused. Let our rage be only at injustice, oppression, and exploitation of people, so that we will work for justice, equality, and peace. Give us hearts that feel sadness when any one of us loses a loved one and the gentleness and mercy needed to be there for them fully. Give us hearts that feel joy whenever any one of us succeeds and the love and hope needed to celebrate that achievement. Give us hearts that are not lost in the pursuit of this world, but hearts that are bold enough to be drawn to the world beyond this one. Help us to truly be those who come together on principles of truth, patience, and mercy so that we can as a community do for others what we have the ability to do. Inspire us to be generous and honest, people of integrity and sound character. Inspire us to live our Islam in such a way that it brings benefit to all those who are around us. Inspire us to take in the orphans and children that the world has forgotten. Let our tears shed only for those who suffer from pain, rejection, starvation, and conflict, so that we will reach out our hands to comfort them and change their pain into joy. And let our successes be many as we make a difference in this world by doing the things which others say cannot be done. Make us those who find real peace and real love and not just the semblance of it. Those who give real peace and real love and not just the facade of it. Make our motivation always selflessness, not selfishness, sincerity and never self-centeredness. Give us the courage to express gratitude and appreciation, to seek forgiveness from those that we have wronged, to let those that we love know that we love them, and to never let them believe that they are never loved. Give us the strength to stand again after we have fallen, to understand that we will make mistakes. Grant us the wisdom to learn from our failings and the humility to truly gain from our successes. For any suffering that we have sustained, bring to us understanding and the strength of healing. Grant us always a life that is filled with the wellness of our minds, our bodies, our spirits, and our hearts. Make this month of Ramadan a month of rejuvenation for us, a month of renewal for us, a month of replenishment. It is not our stomachs that are hungry, nor our throats that are thirsty, but our hearts are parched and long to be revitalized. And throughout the month, help us to make decisions through our hearts and not ever at their expense. Put into our hearts a desire for nothing less but to take from this Ramadan all that it is that we can. and remove from our hearts anything that distracts us from it. Make us those who seek out, witness, and benefit from Laylatul Qadr. And in our standing in the nights, help us to remember all those who are forgotten, whether by us they are alone or by the world around us. Give us the energy to stand into the night and the sincerity to make dua for all those who are special to us. Through this Ramadan, increase us in our Islam. Through this Ramadan, increase us in our Iman. Through this Ramadan, increase us in our Ihsan. Make the Quran our guide and grant us a deep understanding of it. Make the Sunnah our goal, both inward and outward aspects of it. And make our prayer our anchor, granting us the true sweetness that salah and dua only can. Make the best of our deeds the last of our deeds, and let us not leave this world other than in a state that is most pleasing to you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, bless us in this month of Ramadan and help us to gain from it. Protect us always from hearts that are not humble, tongues that are not wise, and eyes that have forgotten how to cry. Forgive us for our shortcomings and guide and bless us all. Ameen.